with young people who are extremely visual, need things very, very quickly. That absolutely changes the way in which we as the educators have to deliver, and it should change the way we assess. Gone are the day of paper and pencil tests. There's more globalization going on, there's more interconnectedness between the disciplines. Learning these things in isolation is yesteryear. We have to figure out a way, and it's out there. It's there. How do we grab it, bring it here, bring it into our schools?
We consider ourselves to be the best urban district in the state of Connecticut, as verified by our test scores. But that for us is not enough, and our goal is to be the best urban district in the nation. The first goal is to set up the infrastructure that allows for learning. What that translates to is currently a $1.5 billion school construction program. That's the largest investment in education construction in the nation.
With the NASA piece, we are now working on speaking with the school in California, and we had our first conference yesterday. First activity is going to be working with the builders of the New Haven area that help rebuild our school, and we're going to be talking about sustainable energy in buildings. One of the things we have in common is SketchUp, because I teach SketchUp in my classroom, obviously through Google. So we're going to be able to show their computer with one of the students who developed an entire school on Google.
We're looking to be able to show special events just like this over the internet to connect with the parents and the community. Several years back, we had an extremely great opportunity and privilege to be involved with a downlink with the International Space Station through NASA, where we were awarded 20 minutes of conversation via internet and through Houston. It was a combination of landline, internet, and the Houston connections and satellites. It was a 2-year process to get that 20 minutes. With the internet, we would be able to broadcast that out where a parent who had to work or a student who might be homesick could log in and be able to share in that experience. The community could share in that experience. Other schools could share in that experience.
Completing our first year of being in a brand new $70 million state-of-the-art facility. Our neighbors, Yale is a very big partner. We are 1 block from the Schubert Theater, a couple of blocks from the Yale Repertory Theater, Long Wharf Theater, the art galleries at Yale, the New Haven Symphony, New Haven Ballet. We are right smack dab in the middle.
We're a data-driven district. We don't just talk about what we're going to do. We analyze and prove and test its effectiveness. That allows us to see the growth and the absolute performance of both students and faculty, and to hold them accountable for that performance.
Our students learn through experience, and the internet has given them that ability to become problem solvers on their own. I've given them some laptops and asked them to diagnose it, and this is a 7th grader. He took the laptop apart, and how did he find the information? He went on to the internet, did a Google search, found the particular model, how to take it apart, and went through the whole process of solving the problem and getting it to work.
I run the robotics program, but I'm also the NASA team lead. Last year we were very, very grateful to receive the Jordan Fundamentals Grant, which gave us $19,000 in cash to help develop our program, which has now gone to 65 students. And we have the first 2 all-female teams.
We really consider school reform to be the civil rights issue of our time. Living in an urban district that has literally dozens of nationalities, dozens of languages spoken. We have a very large immigrant community. We have a very large, almost 80% free and reduced lunch population. We get students that come from a host of different challenges and are coming from a host of different starting places as they come into our school system. It's our challenge to then figure out the strategies to work with those students and work with all of our students and our parents to achieve gains.
When I think of using technology, I think we cannot get away from global responsibility and the fact that diversity, unless we learn about each other and our cultures, we end up with significant social problems that we see around the world, which is our terrorism. It is the anger and the lack of understanding of other peoples that leads to conflict. And with the evolution of the internet and the video and learning about other cultures and being able to see their celebrations, to see them doing the same things that we do. Even in New Haven, where we are such a diverse population, and you might have one small community that are Jamaican descent and another community that might be of Islamic descent. When you have the internet and you're able to see different cultures doing, again, the same things that we do. They're people, we're people. We can celebrate our differences and be friends. I think that is where the internet is going to take us, and we're going to become not just U.S. citizens, but global citizens.
We are competing against so many different interests of children and so many different interests in society. We have to find those means and methods to connect those dots and put the students in the best position where they can be excited about learning. So there's a vast variety of opportunities in New Haven of all of our different schools having different themes, different philosophies, different sizes, because one size does not fit all.
Morrow Sheridan is a merge of two schools. Our theme was science, math, and technology. The themes that we picked up by the merge was robotics and an increase in our technology program.
We are a visual and performing arts high school, 550 students in the building. We are going to go up to 650 students. They apply to one of 7 art disciplines.
I am currently involved in a grant to create video shorts on historical figures. Recently my students blogged about their figures, and they'll be choosing 16 to make a 60-minute style show. Another branch off of that we discussed was to have a American history Facebook called American Face, where students would develop a Facebook page for historical figures.
Our theme is literacy through the arts, technology, and multiculturalism. We actually looked at Chile after the earthquake. We also did that with the earthquake in Haiti, because we actually have a family from Haiti who has been disconnected from their loved ones.
Every morning my students do a news broadcast. I like to be able to share that with the district, with parents, with businesses, corporations. I'm very interested in video field trips in which, say, we had a judge here, Judge Robinson. We could have watch a trial go on in real time within the whole school.
Foreign language is not just out of a textbook. It's got to be an interpersonal exercise every day. We have an ePals that we've set up with a school in France. Students are able to email each other. The use of Google Earth was excellent to pinpoint that school.
The 1,000-poem project. It is just beginning because April is National Poetry Month. 2 students from a 4th grade who have been taught how to do a diamante, and I videotaped them with a flip camera, and they are explaining to the other students exactly how one writes a diamante. They're going to take that information and they're going to create diamantes, and then in word processing they're going to create an exciting one. That will be shared on the website. How about haikus as a form of poetry? Wouldn't that be perfect for people to share those through a blog? As we grow this project, there are going to be many opportunities to connect teachers, students, and families with this school-wide activity.
Whatever type of activity can bring about that community participation, and that also can be that link to a positive feeling of school, so that when they come into school, they're coming with a positive mentality that this is a place where I'm safe, where I'm happy, where I'm accepted, where I can learn. And if we can achieve that, then the possibilities are endless.